welcome. My name is Lou. I'm the Principal Nutritionist, Psychotherapist and Hypnotherapist here at Lighter4Life. I am coming to you directly from Lighter4Life today, and I'm sat outside because it's absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous autumn day, clear blue skies with a gentle breeze, so I just wanted to share that with you. I also wanted to share my top 5 tips with you for a successful autumn into winter transition, and some tips to help you stay well during those months. So my first tip is to keep hydrated. Now, keeping hydrated in the summer is pretty easy. It's one of those things that we tend to do subconsciously, but in the autumn we tend to find we don't drink as much water, and we tend to go more for the hot drinks and the teas and the coffees and the hot chocolates and things like that. So my number 1 tip to you is to keep hydrated, and to do this by having things such as a herbal infusion. You can have infusions such as herbal teas, but be really careful to just double check, make sure they don't have a black or a white tea in there, because we want to reduce the amount of caffeine that you're having. But I would say there is plenty of variety out there. There is such a wide choice now available in the shops for herbal infusions, and also you can make your own infusions with water. For example, you can have a bottle of water or a container with your water in and drop in, some slices of lemon or some lime. If that's not your thing, citrus doesn't work for you, try some herbs. Here in Western Australia, everyone seems to have rosemary growing in their garden, which is absolutely amazing. So drop in some rosemary. It tastes pretty good. If rosemary is not your thing, then coriander tastes pretty delicious in the water, and so does cucumber, and the mix of coriander and cucumber is really quite refreshing, and it just gives that delicate taste to the water, just takes off that blandness. Another thing that you can do is also put fresh ginger into your water, and maybe even some turmeric root. It's quite tasty. It's very subtle, and you can heat it up or add a little bit of hot water to it if you prefer, especially as the months get a bit colder and the mornings get a bit colder. It's quite a nice infusion to have. So there you are. My top tip number 1 is to keep hydrated. So my tip number 2 is to move around, and when I say move around, I don't mean go crazy, go running, things like that, but get out and about. At this time of year, the UV rays are a little bit lighter for us, and the heat's not so oppressive, and we can get out more. Enjoy those early morning walks and those late evening walks. Just get that while the sunlight's still up. Just get your vitamin D topped up naturally from the sun, and just be cautious of the UV levels, and just check out and see what time is the best time to walk for you if you want to walk around. So just moving around and being out in the outdoors is really a wonderful thing to be doing at this time of year. It's not so oppressive. And so that's my top tip number 2, is to move around. My top tip number 3 is to eat the colours of a rainbow, quite literally, and I'm not talking fruits here, I'm actually talking your veggies. So on your plates, look at a colour variety, from the green calciferous vegetables right through to our beta-carotene in our cucumbers, in our carrots, right through to our antioxidants in foods, and looking at things like beetroot and what we can use with it. We can have that as a salad, we can have it as a soup, we can do all sorts of things with so many foods, but literally eat a colour of a rainbow. The more colouring, the more variety we have, the more vitamins and minerals that we have in those foods. And also the fibre content is quite different. So a nice variety really does help boost your immune system. And then my top tip number 4 is to relax. Yes, relaxing is really important. And I'm not talking mindful meditation things or taking time out to do that kind of thing. I'm talking about relaxing, giving yourself that treat. Should it be a walk, reading a book, painting a picture, taking some photographs, just connecting with others, get out there and relax and reduce your stress levels. There is nothing more detrimental to our health and our digestion and our wellness than being stressed. When we're stressed, our guts are stressed, and when our guts are stressed, then our immune system is depleted. We have all sorts of triggers that will happen as a result of you being stressed, your guts being stressed, especially with your digestion. And my final tip is to plan. My tip number 5 is to plan. Now, planning sounds wonderful when in a world when we're time poor. When we're time poor, we kind of think, oh, there's the last thing I need. But seriously, if we plan, if we're cooking something and we go, oh, okay, if I just add a few more bits and bobs to the ingredients and then I can portion it off, you portion it off, you can drop it in the fridge or the freezer, and then you can grab it when you really are time poor. You've got that opportunity to stay on track without derailing and just grabbing something quick and processed. It's already done, it's healthy, you've already prepared it, and you've planned. So planning your foods, making sure that you've got extra to put in the freezer so you can always just grab something when you're really time poor. So planning is really essential in everything you do, from the food shopping to the preparation to going out and having a great day. So there's my top 5 tips for autumn. So keep hydrated, take time to move around, get outside in this beautiful autumn days where it's not so oppressively hot, to make the most of it. Eat a colour of a rainbow, or many colours of a rainbow, should I say. Take time to relax, and most of all, plan. Have a great autumn and stay well, stay fit, stay healthy, keep that immune system up and going, and I'll see you soon. Bye.